Thank you, sir.
I'm totally impressed that you are a Shakespearean agent, a Shakespeare product, such an elite school, an elite college. That is very famous. He's now giving in YouTube that Thimpu.
Walson Tempo.
Walson Thimpu. How was he? He's a legend.
No, sir. When I was in the first year, he used to be the principal, and then in my second year, another principal came.
How was he? Very good.
Yes, sir. Very good.
Very good, no?
Yes, sir.
Your college has its own stamp. All anybody belong to that thing. So why do you change from science to sociology?
So sociology, because sir.
What is your major actually? What is your major subject?
So the course name was BSc program with computer science. So we had 3 subjects: computer science, physics, and chemistry.
No mathematics.
Not chemistry, sir. Mathematics. Physics and mathematics.
I am wondering how computer science will do without mathematics.
No, sir.
So all 3 weighted equally.
Yes, sir. But the course was named as BSc program with computer science, but we used to study.
So you have no honors program as such?
No, this course was particularly
So it is 3 year or 4 year actually?
3 years.
So 3 year. What is now there is a currency of the term STEM. What do you have heard of some STEM?
No, sir, I'm not.
Why is the currency there? Because now all over this thing there is emphasis on STEM education.
STEM education, yes, sir. Science and technology.
No, science,
medical. Sorry, sir.
Science,
technology, engineering, and medical.
Medical very mathematics.
Okay, sir. Sorry, sir.
No, not to be sorry.
Yes,
then
sir.
now they are also coining the STEAM. STEAM. What does it denote? Because this science will make you robot.
Yes.
So to bring you life to that consciousness, that
yes,
is humanities, arts. That is STEAM. What do Earth Guruji that song there? What is the orbit? What is the orbit like?
Elliptical.
How ellipse is different from parabola and circle?
It's more elongated than parabola.
What is a conic section? Conic section is determined by which factor? Eccentricity is eccentricity.
Eccentricity, yes, sir.
Ellipse eccentricity कितने?
Sir, I can't recall right now.
Is less than 1.
Okay,
and circle का
perhaps equal to 1.
Equal to 0.
Sorry, sir.
Equal to 1 है ला parabola.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, मेरा मन लगा ना. Radioactive substance क्या है? Radioactive.
Sir, radon. Then we have.
So, what kind types of radiations they give out?
So they're inert in nature.
What? Basically, alpha beta gamma is sociology anyway connected with science?
Yes, sir.
Tell me how can you connect?
Sir, the origin of sociology itself was to create a subject which could imitate science, like science studies natural world. So the sociology will study the social world. That was the aim of the early sociology.
Sociology is a study of society or a study of social science? No.
Study of society. So the concept similar to science would be positivism.
Positivism.
Yes, sir. Positivism.
Can it predict how our society will be like 10 years from? Because science has a power to predict.
Yes, sir.
And that to predict with precision, accuracy, mathematical, total. Can that sociology predict how our society is going to shape in future?
Yes, sir. To some extent, yes. As Marx had given that in future communism will come. So he had predicted a society.
Communism didn't come. Without communism, without away. No longer it is there.
Yes, sir. True. But he is somewhat predicted, and also, sir, we can understand the patterns, and based on the patterns we can understand where the society is heading towards. So that way we can bring it.
What is Patilo marriage and Anulom marriage?
Sorry, sir, I can't.
I would but now there is a very Khap Panchayat.
Yes, sir.
What is that?
The Khap Panchayat are predominantly seen in Haryana, these states.
Okay.
So
Against what?
against so these are caste based
Yes, caste marriage
based,
actually.
yes,
They
sir,
want to
against,
mix your caste.
yes,
so
sir,
they want to
preserve their
the hierarchy they want to maintain.
yes, sir, identity.
So is it a developed society? Is it a sign of development?
Sir, we can't say it is a sign of developed state, because in developed state the we have laws and regulations, and we have judges and judiciary who will tell whether the things are happening in the society are right or wrong.
But as a scientist, there is no law. Question of law is there. The question of your own, that's what should there be any discrimination or caste difference? We want untouchability. Should it be there?
No, sir.
Then.
So that
that's why I don't think that they are actually out of tune in the present context.
Yes, sir.
Our court is antidote against casteism, which provides a mechanism, remedial measure against the casteist feeling, casteist ideologies. What are the which plays an important part in shaping our outlook, in molding our conviction.
So it is about, sir, according to me, in morality and our values.
It is education.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Means there is a concept called scientific temper.
Yes.
What is the scientific temper? Is
to understand a thing objectively, rationally,
and with a intuition,
yes,
inquisitive, without any bias or prejudice.
Neutrally, yes, sir.
So that temper we should analyze it is good or bad, not what judiciary will do. As per law, whether it is a law or unlawful. But where to say rationality, whether it is stand reasonable scrutiny of reason and logic. That is most important aspect.
Yes, sir.
Now there is a lot of social polarization. Means what is that actually? Social polarization means what?
Social polarization is affinity towards one's own culture or group or identities.
Society is not held together.
Yes, sir.
It is fragmented.
Yes, sir.
So what it undermines?
Unity.
Not okay. Have you heard of a social capital?
Social capital.
What is the social? How to define social capital?
Social capital is can be defined as the trust and the
trust. Then how is trust?
Then the brotherhood among fellowship among the members of society.
Then
the trust.
Then common sharing of
values.
Common sharing of billing, common sharing of distribution of this. So many things. So it affects social capital.
Yes, sir.
So what a development post society social capital is more.
So a society in which there is equality.
The society is fulfilled, more contented, living usually like human that index, development index, both highest.
Human development index.
Social bond is very strong.
So Scandinavian countries.
These are parameters. So when we are in the lowest in social capital, we become a lawless society.
Yes, sir.
Animalistic behavior.
Yes, sir.
Because women are not safe.
Yes, sir.
No life is safe.
Yes, sir.
So that is a study of how to address those social values, social differences in it. Amar कितने प्रकार social tribe होते हैं?
How many tribes, sir? More than 13 types of private.
Again, you should ask what I have been asked. Not this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
62.
Particularly vulnerable tribal groups.
What vulnerability mean? How is the vulnerability assessed?
So they are economically backward.
Economy is not a major player. They are basic indicator. Vulnerability is not assessed on economic parameters. Their quality of life, their living process is about archaic,
ancient. Yes.
Then the number is less, diminishing population. Then language, uses of language is also shrinking. So they remain in complete isolation, never mainstream that.
Yes, sir.
That is the our ketira PPT you do achandi.
In Odisha, we have 13.
13. You are from which district?
Kandhamal.
Kandhamal. Which is that PPT you do there?
Sir, Kutia Kandha.
Kutia
Kutia
Kandha.
Kandha.
Kutia Kandha, correct. So there is a issue between Kandhamal and Panav.
Yes, sir.
There is a some kind of intercaste problem actually.
Yes, sir. Communal tension.
Inter-community problem.
Yes, sir.
Not caste. What is the reason actually?
Sir, as you said, lack of trust is one.
Why the mistrust came up?
So because of sir, one murder of one of the religious leaders.
No. But because whose resource was taken away by resource? It was a question of resource.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Who were taking away the resource of whom? Tribals who were robbed of their resource by these people.
Yes, sir.
They were enjoying
complete access.
Resource.
Yes, sir.
That resource crunch, like what the resource crunch problem could they get?
Manipur.
Kon meti out a cookie.
Yes, sir.
Because cookie when rose the booty.
Hill areas and they enjoy.
So these people once they declare the single caste.
Yes.
They will be going there.
Yes, sir.
So they will be jumping into their resources. So they appear that their resource will go. That's the resource distribution is a real problem. That
yes, sir.
Ideal case.
Yes, sir.
And what freedom fighter Kandhamal district.
Sorry, sir. I apologize. Can you repeat, please?
Freedom fighter.
Freedom fighter. Sir, Chakra Visai.
Chakra Visai. How?
Sir, I'm forgetting the name.
Dora Visai.
Yes, sir. Dora Visai. Yeah.
You're teaching children?
Yes, sir.
It's fantastic. Oh, where are you running a school?
No, not running school. From my college only, I used to teach.
So you're a social worker basically. Great.
What is the difference between Vritti and Pravrutti?
So, Vritti is occupation in English, and Pravrutti is like character of a person. Yes.
Which comes first?
The character comes first. Accordingly, the occupation will be.
So what is the difference between vocation and avocation?
Vocation. Can you please repeat, sir?
Vocation and avocation.
So vocation I know, but
Like
avocation.
you have been teaching now children.
Yes, sir. Vocation. Yes.
Is it like a choice because you take interest teaching them?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Why don't you become a teacher? Good teacher. Why are you into that?
Yes, sir. Indeed, teaching is a very noble profession, I feel. So, but I am interested in civil services because it will provide me a greater domain and also give me a much more larger platform to do something with the society. But still, as a teaching will be my interest no matter what I do. So,
So how you can, being in civil service, you can be a teacher. You can have the luxury of teaching actually.
yes, and now also whenever I feel the like free
And
time.
if you say this is the board,
yes,
then they will continue loving teacher.
Yes,
teachers.
Yes.
So they will give you very bad mark. So you have to be very diplomatically answer this question because
Yes,
if you say that I still love fine teaching, then you will neglect your job.
Okay.
So you can't do that. So that they don't go together. So you have to make a choice. The relevant thing. So whatever the lapses in education system. That has allowed the education system to languish rot.
Yes.
So what are the improvement you can suggest? Which it provides a little bit forum to improve the quality of education in the schools where it has gone wrong. Have you identified?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
tell me to the so where you have identified that it needs strengthening actually.
So the learning outcomes needs to be enhanced.
Learning because it can't deficiency the learning outcome is not satisfactory.
So the both from teacher side and children side both we can see deficiency.
The teacher कौन है deficiency?
So training
orientation training and
yes,
orientation is not there. तापरे?
Sir, learning outcomes.
They don't have a कौन? They don't have basic teacher. Good profession है वाला करिए वाले. You need what you need. You need attitude.
Okay.
You need an aptitude, not attitude. You need to have aptitude for that job. So most of the people, suppose I am now interested in some job, I didn't get it, then I go to some other job, then I give it and find. So by our choice, we don't come.
Yes.
By compulsion, we are just this job. So how we need to change the society? How we look upon the teachers?
Yes, sir.
So that thing. So you have to. So that thing you have to justify this thing. So that teaching, I want this person, I want to contribute so that the quality improves.
Okay, sir.
So what do you love to do? Which subject you love to do?
Sir, sir, because I've been preparing for so long, then social sciences subjects I would
But children hardly understand like
Yes, sir. So primarily I teach maths.
mathematics.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Even you love that of the diary writing.
Yes, sir.
Every day you are
Every day. So even if I'm not writing every day, but frequently I am used
since
to.
when?
Since like 4 years, sir.
Since
now.
4 years.
Yes, sir.
Like all of a sudden you picked up this diary writing habit or something made you to pick up this?
Sir, the reason for it, sir, I felt that my memory is fading a little bit, but in future, if I have to come back and see how my journey was, then I felt like I'm forgetting things, so that's why I need to write it down. And yes, sir.
Really great. Can you name like one of the Anne Frank? Have you heard this?
Yes, sir.
Have you come through her writing?
So I've not gone through it, but I've heard of the
that you should read.
Okay.
That book is a wonderful book, inspirational book.
Diary.
That one should read. When he is hardly for 15 to 16 years, that he wrote. Unfortunately, it was published, he was no longer there
Yes,
at
sir.
that point of time.
Yes, sir.
Father published it.
Absolutely.
अच्छा हमारा Prisoner's Diary के लिखे थे.
Yes.
A book called Prisoner's Diary. Putting more days than here.
Again.
Huh?
Again.
All the best wishes. Then first attempt?
No, fourth, sir.
Fourth?
Yes, sir.
Then I did Viva first.
Yes, sir. Viva first.
One corner to click it.
Yes, sir.
Huh?